Come on, Bridges. Oh, that's my Maggie there.
Well, I don't think they're so so hungry now.
This is like the Luke is there.
Luke is so nervous.
The pigeons are not scared of them.
So, Jan, what happened that day?
Well, what I remember was I was going to tell Daddy something to ask him to come to the polytunnel to. I was going to show him the radishes that were growing in there, and then I heard the pigeons flying away, but instead of flying away as usual, they flew in all different directions. But I didn't think much about it because they always fly away and come back. I thought I saw the corner of my eye something going down to the neighbours or going down to the road. I thought it was down the road,
Yeah.
so I was not sure. And but I didn't think much about it. And then, but then I started thinking. I thought I saw something going down, and so I told Ida, I think I saw something going down the road there. I think, and I said, oh, I'm not sure. And I went on top of the car screen to looking around because when I looked up, when the pigeons flew away, I didn't see any pigeons. I just heard the pigeons flying away. I looked up and there was no pigeons. And I thought they flew very fast. And when I went to the car screen, I was thinking, what's that? And then I just said, John, maybe it's best you checked. And I was thinking, yeah. And then I heard noise of wings flapping in Uncle Michael's garden. And so I thought, I think, oh, it's probably a sparrow got something. And without thinking, I just sprang up on the top of Uncle Michael's fence and looking at it, it's a sparrow, he got one of those fences, and I cut up and tried to scare it away, and he wasn't scared. And I just said, it's Angus. And I thought, oh, I didn't recognize the pigeon. I saw the sparrow had something. And I scared the sparrow went on the fence, and it came back straight back on the pigeon. And I saw the pigeon and thought, oh, I think it's dead. It was upside down. And then he was laying on his back with his feet up. And so I thought, when his feet up, he's dead. And so I thought, oh yeah, well, we can't do anything about it. But I scared the sparrowhawk away. And then the sparrow went on the roof. And then all the seagulls started making noise and they chased it away.
They don't like.
And then I said, I'll go and they said, I'll get the keys and see it. And then I looked at it closely at the pigeon and I noticed it's still breathing. I thought, oh, it's still alive. And I thought, oh, it's still alive, now we have another problem. But then I went to get it, and it looked like he was a bit injured here on its neck, scratches from the sparrowhawk. And I thought, oh, okay. And I thought, I'm not sure if it's going to survive because it looked like he had a bit of eye injury. But then it started being a bit one-sided as soon as we put it in a box. Just noticed it. At first, its head was straight, but then as soon as we put it in a box, then we noticed its head started just one-sided. And I thought, oh, I got some problem. But I wasn't sure what happened really. I was thinking maybe he got some injury, but since he survived 2-3 days, and I was thinking, oh, okay, something else. And I searched online about it to see, but it looks like it's a neck injury, and I'm not sure about it. It says sometimes it can, if it has survived 2-3 days, he'll probably recover, or he'll keep the same way for the rest of his life. But as much as he'll recover, but it will take a long time.
Yeah, but it's not in our power to recover.
It says you could put something around its neck, like a collar thing to keep its neck in place, or take it to a wildlife rehabilitator, and they'll help with that. But sometimes they can say, if they see it's not going to be good, it's been severe cases, they will say the best thing to do is to, I forgot what's the name of that thing, when they put to sleep the animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do sometimes if it's severe cases. But I don't think it's so severe. But I think it would take a few weeks. So we just have to keep praying about it. But so far it's getting a bit better. It's eating. It's better when it's outside.
How did you show her hand before?
Look at Sam and his head. Oh.
Yeah, so the pigeon, I don't know what really, I don't understand it, because every time there's a new problem with with pigeons. If it's caught by a sparrowhawk, another time we had some was it canker, it was a disease,
something, yeah.
and or you probably had a tumor or something. Well, I wasn't sure about that. And other times it's babies. They don't know anything yet. So, but we just keep praying, and because I just really don't know really what else we can do. Yes,
Yeah, we're
convenience
learning
and
as
all
well.
that. Yeah, we learn everything, but everything every time there's something new.
Yeah.
But it's just always birds, always birds. But hopefully it will be better in a few weeks because we can't keep with them.